Recap free agency here. Where would you start?
Good week for Scott Boras.
Gosh.
We knew he had the three biggest guys coming in, but as opposed to the last few years when the winters were so slow and waiting didn't pay off, Scott changed his tactics. And to his defense, too, these were just super players that were people wanted to get out there early. I thought he did great. I thought the whole key was getting Strasburg signed back with the team he wanted to go to with a contract that really surprised people. And once that cornerstone was laid, then Garrett Cole was right on top of that. And then once the Angels didn't get the guy they really wanted, Cole, they pivoted in a hurry to Rendon. So the pace of it was crazy, but I'm not surprised with where the individual players wound up, but it was kind of a whirlwind there for the last 3 days.
Yeah, I was surprised with Rendon. I didn't know if he wanted to go to the West Coast. You mentioned the Dodgers. They didn't get Rendon. They didn't get Cole. Does that mean they had a bad offseason?
I don't know, but they're the most fascinating team because they've been in it and been connected to a lot of huge names, and there's many paths that they could go. Their priority was Garrett Cole. They just couldn't win the recruiting war with the New York Yankees. The Yankees went a little bit farther in terms of the contract. Just quite frankly, sold him a little bit better than the Dodgers did. A lot of rumors about Lindor winding up in L.A. I think it's a perfect fit, but I think it's gotten ridiculous with some of the names that are being thrown out there. Every day there's a different name. It's Arenado, it's Betts, it's Lindor, it's Seager. There's very rarely do these star players get traded. Chris Bryant, and in fact, general managers telling me it's harder than ever to trade big-time names. So what the Dodgers' next move is, I'm not sure. I think they need another starting pitcher. Giants fans would hate this, but I'd love to see Mad Bum in a Dodger uniform. I mean, he's the kind of pitcher that, let's face it, Dan, that team needs to not just get to the playoffs. We've seen that movie before, but to win the darn thing. And right now, the number 2 starter in a postseason environment would be Clayton Kershaw. And, we know what his track record is.
If it was your money and not Artie Moreno's, and you could have Garrett Cole at that price or Anthony Rendon at that price.
No, I'd go Cole for sure. I just think they had an uphill battle all the way, the Angels. They had to convince Garrett Cole that they're going to win sooner rather than later. I mean, the Dodgers and the Yankees have ready-made World Series contenders. Angels just couldn't do that with Garrett Cole. So I do like the way they pivoted to Anthony Rendon. Best position player on the market. I think that team's going to be a lot of fun to watch. I don't know how many games they'll win, but Rendon and Trout and Ohtani betting back-to-back is pretty cool. I would go out and get Dallas Keuchel if I were them, because now with that left side of the infield with Eldrenton Simmons and Rendon, I mean, just let it hit ground balls to the left side. Those guys will go get everything. They do need at least another starting pitcher, whether it's Ryu, Keuchel, Bumgarner. There's some good arms out there. Trading for Corey Kluber is definitely in their crosshairs as well. They're not done yet, but that was I called it an ankle breaker of a pivot by the Angels. We didn't get Garrett Cole. All right, let's go get Anthony Rendon.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.